women react to men that other women find attractive.
Of course.
The data is in and it is over. This debate is done. And it's just crazy to me. Again, like I have a lot of friends that are in the pickup community and they just never got the fucking software update.
If he's not talking to multiple girls, it's kind of a red flag. Like, why does no one want this one? No one wants this one? Why not? What's wrong? Was there a conversation that I missed?
I agree with her on that.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
One more time, guys. The studies are in, guys. When other women find you attractive, more women find you attractive. It's just the truth. Anybody who told, by the way, the guys who keep telling you and I'm friends with these guys and I love them personally, but the ones who keep telling you that you shouldn't be posting pictures with hot girls, notice how good looking those guys are. Okay, most women are not attracted to most men. Pre-selection photos are not for girls who like you. Pre-selection photos are for girls who don't like you. That's the point of them. They're a jackhammer. You're trying to break rapport so that you can get at a different level so the girl notices you. That's what pre-selection photos. And you literally just see this woman saying, "Is there something wrong? Why isn't he talking to multiple girls?"
Why does it
Can we? You know what? Let's just. Can we do this one real quick? This is kind of the same one. Yeah. Guys, watch this. It's kind of the same vein. This is a really good transition here.
Oh my God, I'm so sunburned. Girl, I have.
That's all I have it right here. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Okay, here we go.
Hey, watch this.
He exists.
Where?
He never answers his phone.
Where?
He could be gay.
Where? Where?
He plays uncommon sports.
Where?
He texts you first.
He texts me
He's a good
first.
listener. He's a good listener. He doesn't text other girls. He doesn't text other girls. He buys you flowers. He buys you flowers.
Why are we like
He never knows how he feels.
Oh my God, where?
His video games get more attention than you do.
Where?
He's inconsistent.
Where?
He has more of a bromance than a romance with you.
Where?
I've seen that. Not for this man. I've seen that for other people.
Wait.
He's growing facial hair.
Okay, but why do we like this? I don't understand.
Huh?
Why do we like that?
It's so great that you're at least asking the question instead of the question that most women would say, instead of the things most women say, which is, we're not like that. When you are.
Yeah.
And there's tons of studies that show this. Women react to men that other women find attractive.
Of course.
The data is in and it is over. This debate is done. And it's just crazy to me. Again, like I have a lot of friends that are in the pickup community and they just never got the fucking software update. This is the thing. This is the thing that changed. And the best way to show pre-selection is what? Guys, the best way to show pre-selection to the most people with the least amount of effort is what? Anybody?
Instagram?
Yes, it is fucking social media.
It's your new resume.
It's a yes. You give women your resume. You go to the club. Here's my resume.
The same thing applies for men because most men want women that other men find attractive.
Not really. It's not nearly the same effect.
No, we want women that we find arousing. Period. That is a matter of other guys too.
Avery, repeat yourself.
Avery, if we find you physically attractive, we do not give a fuck if other men find you attractive. It means absolutely nothing to us.
We know they do.
Yeah, we know.
They're not that dumb.
No, it's like they don't want to know that like if you're sleeping with other guys and stuff.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's the arousal factor. There's also availability.
Yeah,
men tend to. Okay, so men's innate sexual strategy is unlimited access to unlimited sexuality. Really, what that boils down to is she hot and is she available? Those are the two criteria.
But is she
Everything
too
after that
available?
is icing on the cake.
And can she cook?
Too available?
And yes,
Icing
I
on
can.
value added. Yes, that would be value added, but we have to get past. Is she hot? Like,
Yes.
does she pass the boner test? And is she available so that I can pass the boner test?
My sex drive is like a fucking teenager boy, and I can cook, so
14-year-old
that's not
boy.
a problem. Yeah.
But no, I like. Thank you. She's the first person to ever ask.
Yeah, that's the question you should be asking. It's like, why are we like this? It's correct.
Yes.
Again, but men, we have a similar weakness. Like men and women, the only reason, the only way this whole thing can work is that we have leverage points over each other. A man will see an incredibly beautiful woman and turn into a fucking idiot. Right? And a woman will see a man that has incredibly high status and she will start ignoring red flags. We have leverage over each other.
Stigmatized.
Yes. But the
Careless murder apes.
but hairless murder ants. But the trick is
I'm making
not
that
the
t-shirt.
trick. The trick is to ask the question, why are we like this, and how do we overcome this possibly? But what's happening instead is we're not like this.
Well,
we're all blank slates.
Do we want to overcome it?
No.
Well, it depends. Well, I mean, some women might argue it's like, well, if you're constantly talking to a guy who has a bunch, like I have a friend of mine, she actually is a porn star, and she's like, I don't like dating attractive men because when I do, like I have to compete with other women, and she films with other men.
Yeah.
I
You're
love
right.
mid ugly.
That's not
Medium ugly with a touch of autism. Shout out to a friend of mine that I will express. You know who you are. Medium ugly with a her description is freakishly tall, medium ugly with a touch of autism.
I love that touch of autism.
Yeah.
That's cherry on top.
Well, one of the things
She's perfect.
I
He's perfect.
I keep seeing like from like guys like Date Psych and a little bit to Mac and Murphy too, but like it's the Dark Triad traits, right? It's like, is the guy a narcissist? Is he a sociopath? Is he Machiavellian? Like, I don't think we should call them Dark Triad traits because of exactly what she just said. Why are we like this? Why
That's a
do I
healthy
find?
amount.
Why is the Tinder swindler such a hot piece of ass? Why do I want to get with him? Why do I believe his lies? Why do I want? Why?
He got a lot of
why?
money out of them girls.
Exactly, he did, and they took out bank loans for this guy, like multiple bank loans for this dude. Why? Well, obviously he has quote unquote dark triad. But what is it about those traits?
No dick's going to be good
that
enough for me to
make-
take out a bank loan. I'm
That
sorry.
make well 1 or 10.
No.
Like, yeah, he got.
One of them took out. One of the girls took out 9 loans for this guy.
very low
ridiculous.
self-esteem.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's all it
It
is.
could be, but the thing
like
is
us.
even
Oh my
with
God, not
even
yet.
with low self-esteem, what's hot is still hot. Is he bring? Does he buy me
Sexy like sexy.
He buys me flowers
With my own
But
money.
is she the only girl?
Yeah, with my own money.
No, there's several.
There's several, yeah.
It's on Instagram. He's a con artist. He did this to like multiple women all over
Oh,
the
there's
world.
multiple of them.
Like a lot of them, they had to make a documentary about it.
Damn, well, he must be very sexy for multiple girls to do that. Something
yeah.
or
He's
good
just good at
game.
manipulation.
Because evil is sexy.
But like, men will
I
do
can
the
see your
same thing
horns
for
growing,
women
Rolo.
too.
Well,
Not quite. Hybristophilia only works in one direction. Meaning,
it's rare.
like women are only attracted to male serial killers. It doesn't work the other way around.
Yeah, they
Wait,
don't
it's
seek them
like
out.
serial
People are
killers?
attracted to
Yeah,
like
hybristophilia is women being attracted to
wow.
male serial killers.
I've
Convicted
noticed
criminals.
that.
Convicted
Yeah.
criminal, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew this girl who used to like write letters to Charles Manson in high school,
What?
and he would respond, and it was gross. I was like,
Yeah, that's
why are
weird.
you coming to school telling us about that?
Because he's hot.
Wait, but we're okay.
He's a risk taker.
I'm
risk
curious-
taker.
That guy's a go-getter. He
I'm
takes
curious
action.
about
He doesn't buy flowers. Sorry.
I'm
Bro,
curious
if you
about
guys
this guy
saw
you were
how-
talking
Body
about.
parts,
Hold
not
on.
flowers.
You want to see a picture of
I
the
know.
guy?
I'm curious about this guy that you were talking
Just
about.
show him a
He has
picture of the
several
Twitter
women.
Tinder
But
swindler.
that's not
Guys,
very
listen.
common.
He's pretty average looking dude. Here's the thing.
He's not all that hot.
Here's the thing.
He wasn't that good.
Here's the thing. I've been to parties with O.J. Simpson, and the women all wanted to meet him. That's it. That's just. It doesn't work the other way around.
Is it because of fame?
Yep.
Yes.
He also got away
Status.
with murder.
Why is it not
But
the other way
that
around?
actually got him status. By the way, that it goes kind of to the point that I've been making several times before.
Men don't like serial killers.
Huh?
Men don't like serial
No.
killers.
We're not more attracted to women because they're serial killers.
Why?
Whereas women were giving their because
Don't men like crazy?
because it doesn't help us from a survival standpoint.
And he had
You
several women.
consider 50,000
Wow.
years ago,
Lots.
you being attracted
He's
to a
not bad
super
looking.
violent man actually gave you a higher probability of you and your offspring surviving.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A man willing to
protect
just
you.
go to the fucking mats and get super violent on your behalf actually increased the likelihood of you surviving. Today, maybe not so much, but back then. And so what happens is her evolutionary psychology, which has been programmed over the last 200,000 years, it sees that attribute in Richard Ramirez, and it's like, oh, I find him attractive. Plus, he's a handsome guy, and she throws her panties at him at the murder trial.
So,
okay.
Michael. So, Richard, did he mostly target men, or was it men and women?
Richard Ramirez killed both. I think it was mostly men, though, wasn't it? I'm not sure.
I
don't
thought it
remember.
was women.
Was it
Dahmer
women?
is men because he was gay.
Yeah. But women found Dahmer attractive.
Yeah,
It matters.
exactly.
Yeah, the problem is it's not men or women. It's like would someone be willing to do violence on your behalf? Now, all women aren't hybristophilic. That most women aren't.
But only
Hybristophilic.
women.
That's
But
a
only
big
women are
word.
hybristophilic. That's the point. But men do not suffer from this. And the point we're trying to make before is, whereas you find us attractive, women in general can find men attractive because other women find men attractive. It doesn't work the other way around. And women will find men attractive because of attributes of masculinity. One of them being, I'm willing to do a fucking ton of violence.
No, I see that you can protect me.
Yes.
Like there's no way that a guy would come up to me and be attracted to me and be like, "Oh, you're gonna protect me." Like, no fucking way.
So I want to point one other sort of inconsistency out here is recently, I think I sent you this tweet. There is this idea or this research to, I don't know whose research, but once again, our good friend Alex from DateSite keeps throwing this out there, saying that guys who have dark triad personality traits are actually successful with women because they put themselves out there that much more.
I think that's one of the reasons, but it's not the reason.
I would say that it's absolute. That last video we just saw puts the lie to that bullshit right there.
Okay,
because you have one woman, one girl, I guess, saying, like, a random guy. The guy's not coming up to her to say, "Hey, I'm attractive. Hey, I'm this." It's like these are personality traits that I find attractive, and these are the ones that I find have an ick. I'm going to go and get him. He's going to buy me flowers. Ew. Oh, he talks to other girls. Hot. I want to fuck him.
Yeah.
It's like if you look at all the ones where she said where, all those ones, those are the dark triad traits. That no guy has just come up to this chick and said, "Hey, I have all these dark triad traits. You're supposed to be attracted to me, and I'm going to keep spamming approaches with my dark triad."
So I think in a vacuum, what you're saying is the dark triad traits women find attractive.
Well, that's the vacuum.
But he's also not wrong in that if I am a narcissist and I don't have approach anxiety, I am going to go talk to more women.
Be more,
and I'm going to get laid more, even in a vacuum.
Those attraction qualities, those attraction triggers exist regardless of whether the guy is approaching or he's not approaching.
If he has no exposure to women, then he can't be attractive to them. But I think his point is one of the possible.
But the girl would not have done that video if there wasn't something innately attractive about those qualities in the first place, whether the guy came up to her or didn't.
Well, you saw the part where he's like he plays college basketball. These girls are probably in college, and then he plays college basketball, and so these guys, a guy who plays the jock on the football team, he doesn't have to approach her. You're right. So he can still have those traits. But to Alex's point, a man with no approach anxiety, Jesus Christ, he's going to get laid a lot. He's going to get laid a lot.
So going the other way, you said like the fucking quarterback on the football team, right? He's going to get he's going to get whatever.
But he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to approach.
So let's talk about the head cheerleader.
Okay. What about her?
She doesn't need to approach anybody either.
Because she's attractive.
Girls never need to approach.
But here's the thing. The quarterback likes the head cheerleader because she's attractive, not because she's the head cheerleader. That's the difference.
Well, why do you become the head cheerleader?
Generally, it's because you're attractive. Yeah, a lot of times it is because you're attractive, for sure. There is a social hierarchy with women where more attractive women, and again, this is women who do this, not men. Well, a lot of times women the prettiest girl in the group will be the leader. Sometimes, not all the time.
Not always.
But you will notice with the head cheerleader, a lot of times they're very attractive. But the head cheerleader dating the quarterback is something that
there's a reason that's a stereotype, right?
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Do you want to get some...
Women want to fuck guys that other women want and other men want to be.
There we go.
That is the definition of a high-value man, by the way. The guy that other men want to be and other women want to bang.